Hello, dear Aquarius, and welcome to your reading for the month of May. So I followed guidance that I received to not do your reading immediately for all the air signs and all the earth signs. I had to wait until the 5/5 portal was done for some reason. So I feel like it's probably going to be a very big shift of energy for you. And the reason I had to wait was because I would have picked up on both instead of just picking up on what you need to hear. So moving after this portal. So let's take a look first. What themes are going to be in play for the month of May for you, Aquarius? Aquarius? Wealth. Well, this is nice. Good for you. I'm kidding. Let's take a look. What other theme? I usually pick 2 cards for this theme. So let's see, wealth and what? You know what? I feel like that's it for you. It's wealth. Wealth is your theme for the month of May. So this could obviously be financial wealth, or it could also be, I'm getting like an inheritance for some of you, but this could also be internal wealth, like discovering yourself and following your own, your true path. Finding like the wealth of information within is what I'm hearing. So let's take a look. I want to use the tarot here to just get a sense of what kind of energies are going to be at play for you in the month of May. So, Aquarius, month of May. And this guy. No, which one? Yeah, you. You. Okay, one more. I feel like it was the other card, but I guess we'll find it again if we need to. One more card for this guy. Okay. Let's take a look at the energies that will be presenting themselves for you in the month of May. We have the Sun in reverse. So usually the Sun is about connecting with your inner child and following your joy and your bliss in life and being empowered. So if this is blocked energy because it's reversed, I feel, okay, this is definitely inside wealth. For sure, some of you it'll be financial, but even though it is financial, it needs to come from within first. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of inner work happening for you, Aquarius, and I'm getting the sense like reconnecting with the truth of who you are is the sense I'm getting from this card. So we also have Justice in reverse. Interesting. Yeah, there's something is imbalanced within you that needs balancing, and it's going to unlock every single door you've ever wanted to have open for you. There's some definite inner work to do. Especially the solar plexus and the sacral, I'm getting strongly from these 2 cards. Knowing your worth, knowing your value, and not accepting anything underneath that. We have the Ace of Wands. There's a new beginning starting for you. And I'm not surprised because, like I said, I had to wait to do your reading for the month of May until after the portal. And, Wands is the suit of inspiration, of creativity, of manifestation. So I feel like if you want to get where you want to be going, you need to do the inner work. There won't be any forward movement as long as you're stuck inside of yourself, is what I'm getting. And finally, we have the 9 of Swords in reverse as well. So battling your anxieties, your mental worries, your fears, battling your fears for sure. So the 9 of Swords usually is about anxieties and what I've just talked about, but it is blocked. It is in reverse. So I feel Aquarius, like you're very emotionally cut off. And I feel you don't understand that your emotions is the source. It is the true source of your wealth when they're, when they flow easily. So whenever we talk about emotions, obviously our society doesn't really understand how to handle emotions. But it's just data, right? However you say that word. Emotions are data, and they try to communicate something to you. And I'm also really strongly getting with the Sun that you have been ignoring your inner child. You've been ignoring what brings you happiness, what brings you joy, in an attempt to focus probably on the material world here. I feel like most of you are going to be very dissatisfied with your work environment, but you don't know how to make it satisfactory again. I don't know how to translate this feeling that I'm getting. it feels like you feel like you're out of control, and the reason that is because you're not listening to your emotions. You're not processing them. You're probably just pushing them down, which ultimately, like, whenever we process our emotions through the heart chakra, and when we don't process them, when we push them down, they get stored into the sacral chakra. So as long as we don't process those emotions, they're stuck in our sacral, and they affect our creativity, they affect our attractiveness, they affect our overall sexual health, if you will. And the inner child is stored, that energy is stored in the solar plexus. So I wouldn't be surprised if you have difficulty finding your footing in life, because like those lower energies are so blocked. You're so disconnected from your own environment, from your own, you know, material self. You're not getting what you want because you're not focusing on the right things. All right, so now I want to take a look at potential challenges that are going to come up for you in the month of May for Aquarius. Definitely the need to connect with your emotions. That is coming up very strongly for you. Challenges in the month of May for Aquarius. Aquarius. Challenges in the month of May. And this guy. And this one. Okay. I feel like I could have taken more, but I think this will be like, this will, there you go. I'm curious. Yeah, and we have like individual, your sense of self. Your sense of self isn't as strong as it should be. You know what, I keep getting cards. Okay, no more. Finito. Okay, so potential challenges. Don't be alarmed by all these cards. Some of them may apply, some of them won't. Trust what resonates. So potential challenges, we have hope. Yeah, hoping that things are going to change and shift, but they will not change and shift as long as you don't look within, as long as you don't do the inner work, like I was saying at the beginning here. Let's see if we can push these enough since we have 6. You special little pile, you. No, I'm kidding. I feel like wealth could refer to stability as well for some of you. Like you don't feel stable in your life. I feel like this is something that is going to be coming, but you need to be in a place where you can ground yourself to be stable. As long as your lower chakras are distorted, it's very hard for us to ground into reality. So take a look at chakra healing. We also have obedience, blind obedience, and this is interesting because it makes me think of the Justice card every time that I see it, and it's coming again for you. And it's not coming blocked, but it is coming blindfolded. So I feel like you're not weighing your options appropriately. I feel like you're putting the focus on the mind instead of listening to your emotions. Interesting that she's in orange, and the sword is the suit of the mind, and orange is emotional, right? It's the sacral chakra again. So I feel like you definitely need to rebalance. See how the scales are not balanced here? You need to balance your mind and your heart, your mind, your thoughts and your emotions here. You need to make peace with them, to realize that they are on the same level. They just serve different purposes. Because right now you seem to be only focusing on the mind and ignoring completely your emotions. So find some stillness, sit with yourself alone in silence, and just allow whatever wants to come up to come up. When we're processing emotions, the important thing to do is to just be there with the emotion, to live it, to you know, breathe through it and experience it, and then release it. We get the message we're meant to be getting, and then we let it go. All right, we also have complicated. It can be complicated to, you know, try to figure out how to balance your mind and your body, your emotions. But as a challenge, complications, you know, you might, okay, for some of you, this is very specific, but for some of you, the complications are about something in your body. So you may have an illness, or you may have a wound, like a physical wound, or like it could be long-term, or it can be a short-term wound, but the idea is that there might be some complications with this wound if you don't choose to, you know, have it really looked at by a professional. Yeah, some of you are so detached from your own physicality and your own body that you're not aware that your body is desperate for help, and you're choosing to ignore it. So definitely I need to reconnect with the physical world, your own physical reality. maybe you need to, you know, take a break from work right now. And that might sound scary because I feel like you're someone who's really focused on finances and that's like all you care about, but there's so much more to life than finances. Like obviously you need finances to live, but are you really living life if all you're doing is chasing money? No. So this is again like this need to balance priorities. Yeah, the warrior as a wound. Yeah, not standing up for yourself definitely is a challenge. Stepping up for yourself is going to be a challenge, is what I'm trying to say for you in the month of May. Of being the warrior you need yourself to be to take proper care of yourself is what I'm feeling. We also have focusing on the right things. Focusing on rebalancing, like I was talking about in this card, the energies of your mind and of your heart. And acknowledging that emotions are just as important as your thoughts, as your mind. I'm also feeling for some of you the need to reconnect with your body, and this might have to do with the wounds I was picking up on, the physical wounds, but your body is your temple. And as cheesy as that sentence is or sounds like, the truth is we only ever have our own body. It is our choice to take care of it or not. But realize that you're not loving yourself when you're choosing to mistreat your body. So maybe get active. Find a way to get active in your physicality just to make you reconnect with your own body and appreciate it for what it can do. Where regardless of where you're starting in your physical health journey, just start. Honor where you are so you can allow yourself to take steps to get where you want to be. And do not focus on the end goal. Focus on the journey, on showing up every day and doing a little something every day. Just, okay, I need to do something today. Go for a walk. Perfect. Okay, maybe bike for 2 minutes. Hey, if it's 2 minutes, it's already 2 minutes more than yesterday or than the beginning of the day, whatever. But don't discourage yourself from attempting to change things. Because I feel like your mind is constantly harassing you with a barrage of just, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, oh, you can't do this, like, shut the frick up, mind. Put your mind aside for a while. For an entire day, just follow your heart. See what kind of experience that brings you. And then we have wishing as a challenge. Yeah, wishful thinking is not going to change anything in your reality. Action is what is going to change your reality. Wishing for things to be different and doing absolutely nothing to help things change means you're going to stay stuck where you are. So if you want things to change, you have to do more than just wish for it. You have to actively do it. And even if it's just a little bit every day, it's already just a little bit more than you did. And give yourself the chance to build up. Like if you're starting and you've never done physical activity in your life and you decide that you want to start, then start. If it's a 5-minute walk, it's a 5-minute walk. If you give yourself 1 kilometer, then do 1 kilometer. If it's 400 meters, it's 400 meters, but it's still so much better than nothing. Wishful thinking gives you nothing. Action gives you something to build on. Because I feel like your mind discourages you a lot. Put your mind in the garbage right now. Where it belongs when it talks shit to you, of you. It belongs in the garbage. Keep that in mind, Aquarius. Okay, so next I want to take a look at potential wounds that are coming to the surface in the month of May for you, Aquarius. Potential wounds coming to the surface in the month of May. Potential wounds, this guy and that guy. Okay. And you. That's it. All right, so potential wounds coming to the surface for Aquarius in the month of May. We have failure, fear of failure. Yeah. So maybe this is you know, the reason why you're choosing to stay stuck in wishful thinking instead of taking the action you want to be taking. Maybe you're scared of being labeled a failure or not, you know, de pas être à la hauteur de ses propres attentes. To, how do I translate that? To not feel like you live up to your own expectations. And here's the thing about expectations. They also belong in the garbage. So it's good to set ourselves a goal, but a goal that is at first easily attainable. When you're starting something new, Don't start off by making things really difficult for yourself. Give yourself an easy task or an easy goal so that you can achieve it. And the more you achieve the little goals you put forth, the easier it is to fall into this pattern of, I like achieving my goals. I like setting goals that are achievable, that I can achieve, and then seeing how many I can do in a day. That is probably a better way to start off than saying, well, I'm going to run 5 kilometers nonstop now, go, with 0 experience. That's not going to go well unless you're like this super athlete who doesn't have to try to do anything to accomplish things. But that's not the case for most of us, right? So instead of choosing not to start because we're scared to fail, choose to start anyways and honor where you get to. If you do 2 steps, like I was saying, if you do 2 steps, then you've done 2 steps. That's awesome. You got to start somewhere. We have to start somewhere. And usually it's pride that makes us believe, oh, well, I have to start at the top. No, you get to the top eventually. You start at the bottom. All right? And the bottom isn't a bad place. It's just a starting point. But choosing not to take action will keep you at the bottom. Choosing to take action will slowly bring you up. So don't be your own worst enemy here. Don't be your own worst enemy. Your mind is likely your worst enemy sometimes, Aquarius. And then we also have guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. You know, I don't think I read this one. It's not. Okay, I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Exactly. There are no mistakes. There are only happy accidents. And we can learn from everything, from literally anything. We can learn things all the time. And it's a choice we have to make. What do we choose to learn from these situations, from these opportunities? Okay, so another wound, guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Yeah, your false belief, your mind talking shit to you about you. Like I said, put that in the garbage. Sometimes we need to be harsh with ourselves to just to remove the harshest part. Just be like, I'm being a total D right now towards myself. I need to stop that. I feel like there's something else about guilt here. Let me tap into it. As a wound for Aquarius in May. I feel like this is guilt around not being further along your path than you are currently. But that's completely an illusion, you know? Wherever we are now is where we are, and there is nothing else. Saying or believing that we should be further along is complete bullshit. It's complete ego, okay? It's, again, belongs in the trash. Don't let your own mind guilt you into being like, oh, you want to start doing this now when you should have been doing it like 2 months ago and you still didn't start it yet, you loser. Like, that's just so toxic and disgusting. Throw that in the garbage and be nice to yourself. Encourage yourself instead of discouraging yourself. Shut your mind up. Shut your mind up, Aquarius. It's not as great as you think it is. As you think it is. Your mind thinks it's great, but it's not always great. Anyways, we also have honesty. Honesty towards yourself. You with yourself. Exactly the energy I was picking up on. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. Give it to yourself straight that you're being an asshole towards yourself. Aquarius, your mind is not your ally right now. Your mind is playing mind games with you. So put it in its place. All right, now I want to take a look at energies for healing. So how to best move forward in the month of May, what to focus on to best help you heal from these wounds and these challenges. I'm just going to keep shuffling for now. I was getting some cards, but I was like, no, for some reason. So these two and this one too. Okay. So let's take a look at energies that can assist your healing. We have career transition. Your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. Like, yeah, for some of you, for sure, a career transition can be taken literally, but I feel like this is also like focusing more on your life purpose. This will be for some of you, changing careers. Not for everyone, but for some. And then we also have sensitivity. You're extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. Exactly the message I picked up on at the beginning of the reading, Aquarius. Focus on honoring yourself where you are instead of where you think you ought to be. For sure. All right, and then we have divine order. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlying order. And again, this is what I was saying. Like, your mind is telling you should be further ahead, but the truth is you are where you are. It doesn't matter what you think, where you think you should be. You are where you are. There is no other reality than that one. So choose to start from where you are instead of feeling guilty that you're not where you want to be. The truth is, like, we're always in ego when we have this thought of, I'm not where I want to be. Like, who cares? Ultimately, that is useless information. Completely useless. Because all you have is the present moment. It's the actions that you're choosing to take that will bring you where you want to be. It's not wishful thinking. It's not telling yourself, oh, well, I should already be there. Well, you're not. Get over it and get your ass into gear. I said that at the beginning of the... Was it to you I said this, or the pile I did just before? Anyways, get your ass into gear, Aquarius. And stop with the bullshit of your mind. Sorry if this is coming out like harshly. I just feel like you need to be shook a bit to get you outside of your mind, for you to realize that your mind is not your ally right now. So apologies if I've, a little bit too hard. So I wanted to take a look at energies that can assist you, people you can call upon, energy to assist you in this process for Aquarius in the month of May. Okay, this guy and this guy. And also this one. Threes might be significant for you because we have 3, 3, and 3 again, and we had 6. So you never know. You might be seeing 3s a lot. If that's the case, then I don't know why I just heard, if you've been seeing 3s, it's your cue for a career transition. All right, message has been given. So we have Gaia, Earth connection. Be mindful of the planet, come back to Earth, and stay grounded. What did I say at the beginning of the reading here? You guys aren't grounded. You guys aren't focusing on the good energies here. So, like I said, lower chakra healing for sure. I didn't say it, but I was picking up on it, the root also. So all 3 lower chakras, the root, the solar plexus, and the sacral, need to be looked at for you, Aquarius. You're too much in your mind. You're too much in your upper energies. You need to be lower. You need to connect with the ground. Walk barefoot outside if you can. I mean, it depends where you are in the world, right? Here we are just leaving winter, so it's still a little bit cold out there for us to be going barefoot on the ground, but find a way for you to connect with the earth. So either hug a tree, and I know that sounds funny to hug a tree, but if you've never done it, if you've never allowed yourself to experience that connection with the tree, it's really something special. So instead of laughing at me because your mind is a dick, actually go try it. Take action instead of wishful thinking. So we also have Kuan Yin, care and compassion. Choose to be love. Choose to feel your emotions. Do what is right for everyone involved. Offer a helping hand. This is in regards to you. Everyone involved here, you. Do what is right for you. Offer a helping hand to yourself. Get your ass into gear. And finally, okay, I was just thinking, these are the same, so much, purple energy. So third eye, you probably have really good intuition, but I don't think you listen to it because you think your mind is smarter than your intuition. Plot twist, it is not. Anyways, Lady Venus, downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm, and you can receive these insights from within. So definitely a need to connect within yourself. Process your emotions. Connect with yourself from within to get the information you need to move forward, to stop being stuck in wishful thinking. All right, so now I want to take a look at advice from Spirit for Aquarius in the month of May. Advice from Spirit for Aquarius in the month of May. And this one too. Okay, and that's it. Like this little guy wanted to show up. Here we go. Okay. All right, so we have your commitment is being tested to the truth of who you are. Your commitment to you, to treating yourself right, is being tested. We also have expect powerful change when you get your ass into gear and you stop relying on wishful thinking. When you choose to take action, expect really powerful change, Aquarius. I feel like there's this buildup that's been going on within you, and once you like release it or unleash it, it's going to be spectacular. But you need to go get that from within, for sure. We also have show the world the real you. Exactly. And again, look at all the purple in your reading, Aquarius. You need to listen to your intuition. You need to connect with your spiritual side. Like, I cannot stress this enough. Put your mind in the garbage can for now. Focus on your intuition. Focus on what you're feeling. Focus on understanding your world through your heart. Use your heart as a compass. I feel like you've never listened to your heart. You've always listened to your mind. You need to change this up for this change to happen. You need to find the balance in both. Exactly. There is no balance for you right now. You're all in your mind. You need to step down into your heart and listen to what comes out of there. All right, and finally we have the answers you need are coming from within, is what I'm hearing. The answers you need are coming from within, but you need to be the one to listen. No one can give you the messages you need to hear but you. But they won't come from your mind, they'll come from your heart. All right, finally, I just want a closing message for you for the month of May, Aquarius. Just a closing message here, something to keep in mind for you in the month of May, these two. All right, first off, we have the law of attraction is the most powerful. The law of attraction, the most powerful universal law, is my friend. And you connect with the law of attraction through your emotions. If your emotions are blocked, you cannot attract. You create with your every thought. By the universal law of attraction, that which is like unto itself is drawn. That which is like unto itself is drawn. Wow. You are attracting the essence of whatever you are giving your attention to, wanted or unwanted. Let me read that again. That was weird. That which is like unto itself is drawn. So you just okay, this is a weird way to just say, like, whatever you put out, you get back. You're attracting the essence of whatever you're giving your attention to, wanted or unwanted. So if you're focusing on your shortcomings, you'll only get more shortcomings. If you focus on taking action, you'll only be taking more action. Whatever you choose to focus on is what you're going to give yourself more of. And we also have, I look for positive aspects in every experience. Focus on the positive. Use this card in conjunction with this card. Within every particle of the universe is that which is wanted and lack of it. By looking for the positive aspects, what you want, of whatever you are giving your attention to, you maintain your connection to well-being. That's pretty straightforward. Focus on the positive to attract more of it. Okay, and finally I want to finish off with some Sweary affirmations, things you can tell yourself in the month of May when things are hard. Something to rely on. Okay, these two, and this one, and this one, and this one. Not that one. Okay, let's take a look. So, messages for you. We have, my future is a golden, sparkly explosion of freaking awesomeness. And this happens when you connect with your emotions and allow them to be your guide. We also have, I am more than worthy. I am a fucking warrior. Insert gender. So yeah, if you're doubting your own capacity to be able to bring about this change, stop. This is again your mind. Your mind is the one that creates the doubts. Your mind is always the one creating the doubts. So like I said, put your mind in the trash bin for now. Right now, it is not serving you. It can be wonderful. Your mind can be amazing, but right now, it's not serving you. Because it's not loving you. Not loving yourself is total bullshit, and your mind is not giving you a chance there. So definitely the need to reconnect with your own body and to make peace with it. What are you waiting for? Get out there and freaking do it. Reconnect with your body. Go do some physical activity. Get some fresh air, be in nature, reconnect with reality around you and within you. What did I just say? Get your shit together and go for a walk. Yeah, definitely. All right, Aquarius, I'm going to leave your reading here. I hope it was helpful. If it's resonated for you, please like, comment, share, subscribe, whatever floats your boat. And I'm sending you all of my love. I hope your month of May is going to go the way you feel you want it to, not you think you want it to. Focus on your heart. You got this. So take care. I hope to see you again on my channel. Thank you for being here, and I'm sending you all of my love. Bye.